This is the Off Track Betting Television Network.
Hello and welcome to Horses and Courses. I'm Jean Wood, and with me is Dick Powell. Hello, Dick.
Good to have you back, Jean Wood. I'm still trying to get used to the new last name. Eventually, in a couple of years, I'll be all set. But
I'm getting used to it myself.
good to see you back.
Good to be back, and good to be coming back on an exciting weekend. We've got a lot of great stakes racing action to bring to everyone today. We're not going to have a big introduction. We've got a lot of stakes races to show you, a lot of long-distance stakes races, so we're going to cut right to the chase and head down to Pimlico first. We're going to first bring to you the All Along Stakes. This is a Grade 3 event. It's 3-year-olds and up fillies and mares running on the turf at 1 1/8 miles. Let's head down to Pimlico for Saturday's running of the All Along Stakes.
All in. And they're off in the All Along. Look like clean start there. Maria's Tiara out first. Smashing Review, Poopsie from the outside gate. And now on the outside, Absolutely Queenie. And Absolutely Queenie's gone out to the front with Maria's Tiara in second. Smashing Review. On the outside, Earth to Jockey now moves up a spot, takes that third place spot as they move past us the first time. Absolutely Queenie leading the way. Maria's Tiara, Earth to Jockey on the outside. Be Elusive racing at the rail. Smashing Review followed by Poopsie, then Tampico, and back to Proud Owner. Second to last is Lonesome Sound, and trailing the field is Heavenly Advice, about a dozen lengths off the lead. On round the turn, Absolutely Queenie, absolutely alone on the lead, leads at 2.5 lengths. In second is Maria's Tiara by a half length. Be Elusive riding the rail third. Earth to Jockey's up close there for 3 lengths from the lead. Smashing Review is next. Tampico on the inside, 5 or 6 lengths in the lead, beginning to move forward now. Poopsie's out there 3 deep, then Proud Owner, followed by Lonesome Sound, and Heavenly Advice is the trailer. Pace picks up just a little bit, but it's a pretty slow pace out there as Absolutely Queenie leads the way to the far turn. One more gear. Absolutely Queenie from Maria's Tiara. Be Elusive on the inside. Earth to Jockey's poised in fourth. Now takes third up on the outside of Be Elusive. Tampico's 6 lengths to the front, followed by Poopsie, Heavenly Advice. Lonesome Sound is next. Proud Owner second to last. And Smashing Review has dropped out the trailer with a 1/4 mile to go. Absolutely Queenie. Maria's Tiara's coming after her on the outside. Tampico comes through between horses. Now angles out for the final 3/16 of a mile. And here comes Tampico storming out of the center of the racetrack, taking the lead from Absolutely Queenie. Tampico past the furlong marker, gets in front. It's Tampico gonna score and score going away. The rider without a whip on Tampico, but it doesn't matter. Tampico to win it by 2.5. Heavenly Advice was second, and Absolutely Queenie. For Tampico is first, and then a photo. 1:47, 3/5 the time.
Bred in Maryland by Herona, Plain Tree Farm, trained here by Barkley Tigers, going to win this one by a length and 3/4 over Heavenly Advice. Absolutely Queenie checks in third. The time over the very firm turf course, and we had fast and firm conditions all over America last weekend, 1:47 3.
Continuing with the stakes action at Pimlico, on Sunday it was the Chesapeake Stakes. This is for 3-year-olds and up, going 6 furlongs, running for a purse of $100,000 added. Let's head back down to Maryland for the call of the Chesapeake Stakes.
And they're off. Just Call Me Carl with good speed. Storm Punch ranges up on the inside of that one. The Wire Me Collect. Here's Premier Mark on the outside. Premier Mark is now moving forward toward the pace. Wire Me Collect settles back there in fourth, 3 off the lead. And Green Spring Willie is the trailer, 5.5 lengths to the front. Past the 4.5 furlong marker, Storm Punch narrow advantage. Premier Mark alongside. Just Call Me Carl, a pace tracking third, a length and a half from the front. Then Wire Me Collect and Green Spring Willie is last along the rail. 5 lengths separates the whole group of them into the far turn. A spirited pace going. Storm Punch by a neck. Premier Mark on the outside. Just Call Me Carl and Hand racing in third. Wire Me Collect. Green Spring Willie got to move on from last with a 1/4 mile to run. Storm Punch by a head. Premier Mark. Wire Me Collect 3 wide. Just Call Me Carl along the rail. Then Green Spring Willie, who's switching to the outside for the final 3/16 of a mile. It's Storm Punch holding a narrow lead. Just Call Me Carl rides the rail coming on through, and Wire Me Collect on the outside. Wire Me Collect gets a short lead. Storm Punch battles on, and Just Call Me Carl tries to squeeze through on the inside. Wire Me Collect's in front with 70 yards to go. Wire Me Collect to score. Wire Me Collect 3/4. Just Call Me Carl, Storm Punch, Green Spring Willie, and Premier Mark.
to 6 furlongs in a very quick 1:10 and 1/5.
Next, we're going to head to Churchill Downs, where the Saturday feature was the Fleur de Lis Stakes. This is for Grade 3 for 3-year-olds and up, running for a $300,000 purse. It's for fillies and mares. They're going 1 1/8 miles. Let's head down to Churchill Downs for Luke Krybosh's call of the Fleur de Lis.
Off and running in the Fleur de Lis. It's an even break. Silent Eskimo out to lead him early. Meadow Vista right there with Banshee Breeze on the far outside and Lou Ravi tucking in at the rail. Passing the stands, 1 lap left to go now. Silent Eskimo and Calvin Burrell 3 parts of a length in front. Meadow Vista up to prop the pace in second, and Lou Ravi hugs the rail in third. Banshee Breeze at the back of the pack, unhurried, just 3 lengths off the pace, well bunched around the first turn. Silent Eskimo 3 parts of a length in front now of Meadow Vista racing in second, going moderately up front. Lou Ravi in behind the top pair, saving some ground in third, and Banshee Breeze through the opening quarter mile, and up the backstretch they go. Silent Eskimo half a length in front now. Meadow Vista flanks her second. Lou Ravi third by just ahead, and Banshee Breeze is close to the pace, just 2.5 lengths off the lead with 5 furlongs left to go. Well bunched, they continue up the backstretch. Silent Eskimo and Calvin Burrell 3 parts of a length in front now. Meadow Vista racing second. Lou Ravi still bottled up behind the leaders third. There goes Banshee Breeze, and she's starting to inch her way up on the outside. Just 2 lengths front to back now as they head off around the far turn with 3 furlongs left to go. Silent Eskimo been there all the way, a neck in front of Meadow Vista. Banshee Breeze ranging up dangerously on the outside in third, and Lou Ravi is trying to sneak through along the rail. There's room for Lou Ravi, and Willie Martinez sending her through, but there goes Banshee Breeze looping up 4 wide of the quarter pole. Banshee Breeze taking the lead on the far outside now. Silent Eskimo set down for the drive. Meadow Vista runs a game one. Lou Ravi set down for the drive at the rail down to the 8th pole. Banshee Breeze is taking the lead. Banshee Breeze from a stubborn Silent Eskimo on the inside. Banshee Breeze a nose. Silent Eskimo running her heart out on the inside. Silent Eskimo, Banshee Breeze. Banshee Breeze a little too good. Banshee Breeze in the Fleur de Lis wins it by a neck to a ultra game. Silent Eskimo, and Meadow Vista ran third.
Daughter of Unbridled, bred in Kentucky by her owner, Jimmy Taffel. Silent Eskimo checks in second after leading all the way with Cal Burrell and hanging on very gamely in the stretch. Meadow Vista finishes up third. The final time for the 9 furlongs on the main track, 1:50 flat.
Next on Churchill Downs card on Sunday was the Regret Stakes. This is a $150,000 added Grade 3 stakes event for 3-year-old fillies going 1.16 miles on the turf course. Let's head down to Kentucky for Luke Krybosh's call of Sunday's Regret Stakes.
Off and running in the Regret. Patsky bounding out on top to take the lead from Nanny Rose on the outside, and Crown Jewel flashing speed moving up into third. King's Mate came way a close-up fourth now. Suffragettes racing in fifth, and its Secret Partner at the back of the pack. Solar Bound and My Sweet Wesley passing the stands with 1 lap left to go. Patsky leads the way. Patsky and John Court by 2 to Nanny Rose, is cornering wide in second place as Crown Jewel hugs the hedge and moves up a closer third. King's Mate is 3 off the pace in fourth. Solar Bound has moved up now just 4 lengths off the pace in fifth by 3. By that comes Suffragette, then Secret Partner and My Sweet Wesley at the back of the pack. Up the backstretch they go. And leading the way up front, Nanny Rose now takes over by a neck. Patsky on the inside is back to second, and it's Crown Jewel in third. King's Mate's racing in fourth. Solar Bound 5 lengths off the pace and moving along in fifth to the outside. A gap of 5 farther back to Suffragette. At the back of the pack, long shot My Sweet Wesley and Secret Partner trails. Round the far turn, Nanny Rose strides off to lead by 2 to King's Mate in second. Now Patsky's racing third. Crown Jewel comes under pressure. Solar Bound starts to uncoil Cork her run from the back now. A gap of 5 farther back to Suffragette, then Secret Partner to the top of the lane. Nanny Rose turns for home, still in hand, leading it by 3. Solar Bound now coming out of the pack to chase her down second. King's Mates racing in third, then Patsky on the outside, a lead run from Suffragette. Now to the final furlong, it's Nanny Rose shaken up late by Shane Sellers. Nanny Rose is clear by 3. Solar Bound, she's game, but she's not going to get to Nanny Rose. And Nanny Rose, an impressive winner of the Regret. Nanny Rose wins by 2 to Solar Bound, and Suffragette was third. Six, Nanny Rose first, 8, Solar Bound second, 1, Suffragette third.
Bob and Janice McNair, Stonaside Stable, trained here by Pat Byrne, is going to cover the mile and 16ths on the firm turf at 1:42 2/5.
We are going to take a brief break right now, but please stay with us. We'll have some racing action from California, of course racing from Belmont, and a special event from overseas to bring to you as well. Please stay with us.
Excellent meeting, but in deep stretch, Charismatic has hit the front end. Charismatic, Menifee flying late. Charismatic wins the Derby by an egg to a fly.
It is Charismatic, the leader on the outside. Menifee, Charismatic has done it. The crown awaits Charismatic.
They come down to the final 16. It's Lemon Drop Kid. Lemon Drop Kid and Vision and Verse with the final surge. Charismatic, not going to get it done. It's a photo finish. It looked like Lemon Drop Kid got it very tight indeed.
You can bet on us at Capital OTB.
Welcome back. Next, we're going to head out to the West Coast, where on Hollywood Park on Saturday they ran the Cinema Handicap. This is for 3-year-olds. It's a grade 3 event, $100,000 added. The purse is, or $100,000 added. It's 3-year-olds going on the turf this time. 1 mile and an eighth. Let's head out to California for the call of the Cinema Handicap.
Ready for the Cinema Handicap. Action! And a better break today for Fighting Falcon, but Man of the Sea actually beats them out, and he's the early leader from Mr. Rainmaker. And Eagleton's going up on the outside, 3 wide third. Fighting Falcon finding a good position, 4th on the inside of Queensland Star and Crowning Storm, 3 deep. 2 lengths to Major Hero, and 2 off last of all is Bristolville. 9 behind Man of the Sea, who will be the leader out of the stretch by 3 parts of a length, Mr. Rainmaker. Fighting Falcon going up on the inside, a joint third with Eagleton. They're followed after a length and 3/4 by Queensland Star. 2 to Crowning Storm, who's back 7 from the pace. A length and a half Major Hero, and a similar margin Bristolville. They're covered now by 11. Man of the Sea heads out back, leading by half a length over Mr. Rainmaker. There's room on the inside for Fighting Falcon to come through right into the picture. And Eagleton's in behind them, a close 4th. He's probably going to come after them 4 wide shortly. And 4 lengths further back, or now that gap's closing to 2 lengths from Major Hero around Crowning Storm and Queensland Star on the fence as they pack up. And 5 lengths off last is Bristolville. Fighting Falcon striding through boldly. Opens up a length and a half lead at the end of the back stretch. In second spot, Mr. Rainmaker, followed by Major Hero. 2.5 to Queensland Star on the inside of Eagleton, who suddenly has 5 lengths to make up. And they're followed further back in the field by Bristolville, starting to make up ground. Crowning Storm gives them a 5-length start. He's back second last. Into the stretch in the Cinema Handicap, and Fighting Falcon the leader by 2. In second position, Eagleton. Bristolville right down the middle of the track from Major Hero, Mr. Rainmaker. Crowning Storm near the inside. The leader is Fighting Falcon at the 16th pole, clear from Eagleton. Major Hero running strongly to the wire, but Fighting Falcon, everything went right for him today. Leader is Fighting Falcon at the 16th pole, clear from Eagleton. Major Hero running strongly to the wire, but Fighting Falcon, everything went right for him today. He beat
Fighting
Eagleton.
Falcon had a
Blanc going to win this one by a length after taking over off of very slow early fractions, out kicking everyone in the long, hard drive to the wire. Eagleton and Corey Black checks in second. Major Hero and Eric Ransami finish up third. The winner, 3-year-old son of turf champion Manila, bred in Kentucky by one of his owners, Dino Recachina, also owned by Livet Sanos, trained by David Hoffman. They're going to cover the 9 furlongs on the firm turf course in 148 flat.
On Sunday, the stakes action continued at Hollywood Park with the Cinderella Stakes. A $69,000 purse was available for 2-year-old fillies going 5.5 furlongs over the main track. Let's head back out to California now for the call of the Cinderella Stakes.
Racing. Great start. Sweet Defence showing plenty of speed with Magical Mystery Cat, who will be the early leader. Victory Coin is in the firing line. A Shimmering Night and Wink and a Drink both going fast out very wide. 2 lengths to Princess Melissa, 3 to Don't I Wish, followed by Morden Lady and Caribbean Cutie. They're covered by 7 lengths with half a mile to go. Victory Coin speeds along the fence to lead by a neck. Magical Mystery Cat second. A length away third comes Shimmering Night. 2 lengths Wink and a Drink. A length and a half Sweet Defence. Princess Melissa, Caribbean Cutie 3 wide. 2 lengths to Morden Lady and 2 to Don't I Wish. At the 5/16 pole, and now it's Magical Mystery Cat leading by a head. Victory Coin on the inside, relegated to second. A Shimmering Night running a strong race 3 wide. 2 lengths to Sweet Defence inside Princess Melissa, clear of Wink and a Drink, Caribbean Cutie, Morden Lady, Don't I Wish. In the stretch towards the 8th pole, Magical Mystery Cat clear by 2 lengths to the entry mate. Shimmering Night, Sweet Defence third. Princess Melissa fourth on the outside, but the $1 Million filly is clear. At the 16th pole, Magical Mystery Cat a length and a half. Sweet Defence chasing her home gamely, but Antley and Lucas have got the Cinderella one. Magical Mystery Cat beats Sweet Defence. The Sweet Defence inside Princess Melissa, clear of Wink and a Drink, Caribbean Cutie, Morden Lady, Don't I Wish. In the stretch towards the 8th pole, Magical Mystery Cat clear by 2 lengths to the entry mate. Shimmering Night, Sweet Defence third. Princess Melissa fourth on the outside, but the $1 Million filly is clear. At the 16th pole, Magical Mystery Cat a length and a half. Sweet Defence chasing her home gamely, but Antley and Lucas have got the Cinderella one. Magical Mystery Cat beats Sweet Defence.
The highlight of the stakes card at Hollywood Park in Southern California this week on Sunday was the Gamely Handicap. This is a Breeders' Cup sponsored event. It's a Grade 1 event for 3-year-olds and up. Fillies and mares going 1 1/8 miles on the turf, running for a $250,000 purse. Let's head back out to California for the Gamely Breeders' Cup Handicap.
About to be decided. They're under starters' orders. Racing. Tranquility Lake begins sweetly from the inside. Also showing some pace as Midnight Line to be only a half length back. Tranquility Lake will be the leader though as they link up with the course proper. Green Jewel is 2.5 lengths away, covering Happy and You Know It, with Sapphire Ring, the early trailer, 2 lengths away, and some 6 from Tranquility Lake, who has a pretty easy lead in the opening stanza by 3 parts of a length to Midnight Line. Green Jewel a length and a half back third. Happy and You Know It saving ground, now going to third along the fence. Green Jewel back fourth, and a length and a half Sapphire Ring. 6 lengths from first to last, and Tranquility Lake moves clear. 3/4 of a mile to go. Tranquility Lake now 3 lengths to the good of Midnight Line, with Happy and You Know It a length back third. 3/4 of a length to Green Jewel, and a length away at the tail, Sapphire Ring, being pulled out wide by Antley. She's going to start to make up some ground. The field fairly tightly bunched with the exception of Tranquility Lake, who maintains a clear-cut advantage at the half mile. She's 2.5 clear from Midnight Line. Sapphire Ring's now making a move on the extreme outside. Green Jewel is the grey between fillies, and Happy and You Know It now last on the inside, but they're only covered by 3 lengths with 3/8 left to go. Tranquility Lake in charge by a length and a quarter. Midnight Line is running second, but the leader gets away again at the quarter pole. Tranquility Lake now by 2 1/4 lengths from Midnight Line. Happy and You Know It a length and a half back on the inside of Green Jewel, and Sapphire Ring on the outside spots the lead of 5. Tranquility Lake is absolutely powering clear at the 8th pole. She's 4 in front now from Midnight Line, Happy and You Know It, Green Jewel and Sapphire Ring. Tranquility Lake in a scintillating performance is going to absolutely crush them in the Gamely Breeders' Cup Handicap. on cruise control. She's 4 in front of the wide. That spots the leader 5. Tranquility Lake is absolutely powering clear at the 8th pole. She's 4 in front now from Midnight Line, Happy and You Know It, Green Jewel and Sapphire Ring. Tranquility Lake in a scintillating performance is going to absolutely crush them in the Gamely Breeders' Cup handicap. On cruise control, she's 4 in front of the wire from Midnight.
What is California? The 2 American horses run 1, 2, and the foreign breds run 3, 4, 5. Usually it's just the opposite out there. The winner, a 4-year-old daughter of Rahi, bred in Kentucky by North Central Bloodstock, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Marty Wygood, trained here by Julio Canani. Going to cover the 9 furlongs in the firm turf in a very quick 1:46 flat.
We're going to shift now to the east coast of the United States, where on Thursday the featured event at Belmont Park was the Fashion Stakes, a race that had been run for many years and had not been run now since 1983. For 2-year-old fillies, the return of the Fashion Stakes offered a $75,000 purse, 5 furlongs, 2-year-old fillies at Belmont Park. Let's head down for the call of the Fashion Stakes.
They're off. Finders V. There goes Gilda Diablo with a rush early. Gilda Diablo streaking to the lead as they race for the far turn. Then Finders Fee and Token of Gold on the outside. Valerie's Dream up on the outside from 4th. A break of 3 to Am Flippy and Case of the Blues. Star Sequence trails the field around the far turn, chasing Gilda Diablo, the leader by a length. Token of Gold second ahead. Valerie's Dream on the outside 3rd. Finders Fee right up there, racing 4th. It's another break of almost 3 lengths. Back to Am Flippy, who's followed by Case of the Blues, and Star Sequence is the trailer. The field heads for home. The opening quarter there went in 22 1/5 seconds. Gilda Diablo, Token of Gold set down for the drive. Finders Fee coming through on the rail. Far outside Valerie's Dream. It is still Gilda Diablo. Gilda Diablo holding them off through the stretch. Finders Fee down inside. Token of Gold. Case of the Blues is closing fast but closing late as they come down to the wire. It is Gilda Diablo who wins it here by a length and a half. Finders Fee was second. Token of Gold third.
Second choice in the wagering, ridden by Jerry Bailey, checks in second. The winner, a 2-year-old daughter of Diablo, bred in Florida by the Bent Tree Farm, owned by Bernie Sams, trained by Mark Hennig, is going to cover the 5 furlongs in a very quick 58 flat.
On Friday at Belmont Park, it was the return of another 2-year-old stakes. This time the Flash Stakes, also $75,000 added. This time it was for 2-year-old colts going 5 furlongs. Let's head down to New York for Friday's Flash Stakes.
And they're off. Hazing Tony comes out in stride. A very sluggish Bevo at the back, racing for the far turn. There goes More Than Ready. More Than Ready up to grab a short lead from Hazing Tony. Z-Cool with them 3rd by 2. Diablo's Edition runs along in 4th. True Force is 5th. A long way back to Bevo, who's taking a very long time to get in stride. Around the far turn, More Than Ready. 3/4 of a length. Hazing Tony's hard to handle in tight. And Jorge Chavez has the steady Hazing Tony. He's losing ground quickly. Here comes Diablo's Edition on the outside. And the field turns for home. More Than Ready in front. On the outside, it's Diablo's Edition, and those two hook up for the stretch drive. A difficult to handle Hazing Tony down toward the rail. Then Z-Cool True Force. Bevo at the fence in the final furlong. More Than Ready clinging desperately to the lead. On the outside, Diablo's Edition. Those two streaking toward the wire. More Than Ready, Diablo's Edition. More Than Ready got it by a nose over Diablo's Edition. Farther back, Bevo came on to be 3rd. Photo finish. Hold all tickets.
A sweep for the Diablos here. Runs second here with Mike Luzzy. Bevo, Richard Migliori, checks in 3rd. The winner, a 2-year-old son of Southern Halo, Bred in Kentucky by the Woodland Farm, owned by James Squartocchio, trained by Todd Pletcher, covers the 5 furlongs in 57 flat.
The feature on Friday's card at Belmont Park was the Grade 1 Acorn Stakes. This is for 3-year-old fillies going a mile. $200,000 added is the purse, and this is the first leg of the Triple Tiara for fillies in New York. Let's head down to New York now for Friday's Acorn Stakes.
They're in the gate. And they're off. T-Storm and 3 Ring. Sapphire and Silk down on the inside. Sapphire and Silk is up to be the early leader. 3 Ring sits back in hand second. And Jerry Bailey and 3 Ring have conceded the lead to Pat Day and Sapphire and Silk. Sapphire and Silk 3/4 of a length. 3 Ring sitting back in second. Better than on the third. Oh, What a Windfall is fourth. Beyond a quarter that goes in 23 and 1. Things change in hand fifth. Preciosa V is 6th by 3. Then it's T-Storm. The early trailer is Madison's Charm. The field heading for the far turn. Sapphire and Silk still holding a narrow lead over 3 Ring right alongside and moving with Sapphire and Silk. The two of them just heads apart now as they pass the half-mile pole. Better Than Honor and Oh, What a Windfall in close attendance to the pace. The half went in 46 and 3. The pace has been a sensible one here for Sapphire and Silk and 3 Ring. Better Than Honor just to their outside. Then it's Oh, What a Windfall, followed by Things Change. Preciosa V. Madison's Charm forced to come 5 wide, and Madison's Charm is gaining momentum as the field turns for home. 3 Ring, Better Than Honor, and Sapphire and Silk, the three of them heads apart at the top of the stretch. Madison's Charm continues to roll up on the outside. They're coming into the final furlong. Sapphire and Silk, nothing left. Better Than Honor has a head in front of 3 Ring. Better Than Honor, and Madison's Charm joins the fray on the outside. Better Than Honor, 3 Ring, noses apart coming down to the line. Madison's Charm is third. 3 Ring, Better Than Honor. Here's the wire. 3 Ring would not be denied. She wandered out through the stretch and got a nose in front on the line, just ahead of Better Than Honor. Madison's Charm was third. Number 4, 3 Ring was
Gliori. Third, moving on the outside, was Madison's Charm and Jean-Luc Semine. The winner, a 3-year-old daughter of Notebrook, bred in Florida by the Ocala Stud Farm, owned by Barry Schwartz, trained by Eddie Placer, covers the 8 furlong mile distance of the Acorn in 1:36 flat.
We're going to take another brief break now. When we come back, we will have the remainder of the weekend stakes action for you. Please stay with us.
A thoroughbred racehorse can be both fun and profitable if it's a registered New York bred. Thanks to the New York Breeding and Racing Program. Now, with $32 million in annual purses and incentives.
Not being a very immensely wealthy man, I'm a regular guy. If I was not in the New York program, I would not be in racing.
It's true. I have some owners that survive on those owners' awards.
And breeders share in the $32 million, even if they've already sold the horse to someone else.
It's terrific fun, because a lot of times you may have forgotten about a horse that you bred, and every 2 months or so you get the check in the mail, and it's a very pleasant surprise. You know, it's just a great deal of fun, and it's sort of a perpetual ownership of a horse that you don't have to pay any expenses on, and you have a rooting interest that never ends, and I think it's just the neatest thing that's ever happened.
Welcome back to Horses and Courses. Next, we have a special event for you. This is the Epsom Derby. It's the 220th running of the Epsom Derby. This race this year sponsored by the Vodafone Company. It's for 3-year-olds going a mile and a half. The purse is approximately $1.6 million. It's run over the turf course, of course, at Epsom in England. Let's head over to the Epsom Derby now.
Oath goes into stall 1 to complete the lineup. Under orders and off, they're racing 3:51. Let's join commentary on the Derby.
Royal was hampered as he came out of the stalls by Brancaster and Zarja, and as they settled down in the very early stages, All the Way was the first to begin. All the Way leads Dahlia Poor, and also Salford Express has got a good position. Dubai Millennium is pulling quite hard in the very early stages. They now begin to make the climb, and it's All the Way who leads Salford Express, and then comes Oath and Dubai Millennium, who's pulling very hard. Val Royal is next in the field, followed by Zarja and Compton Admiral and Dahlia Poor. Housemaster, and then towards the inside Brancaster with Glams as they go inside the final 9. Adair is out the back of the field with Lucido in the early stages. Saffron Walden is making a bit of ground. There's traffic problems as they got towards the top of the hill. Through the Rye has dropped out the back of the field. He's last, and Beat All is last but one. They race on now inside the final mile, and the overall leader is All the Way on the inside. In second place is Salford Express. Comes in third place Dahlia Poor with Val Royal in 4, Oath in 5, Lucido 6, Zarja in 7, Dubai Millennium is racing in 8th, Housemaster is in 9, Compton Admiral is in 10 on the inside, Beat All is making ground round on the outside with Glams back in the field. Brancaster has lost his position, so too is Saffron Walden. Adair is out the back, and so too is Through the Rye as they now begin to make the charge down the hill and go towards Tattenham Corner with 5.5 furlongs left to go in the Derby, and All the Way and Johnny Murtagh at the head of affairs to Salford Express in second. Dahlia Poor is in third. Val Royal in 4. Oath is in 5. Lucido in 6. Zarja looking for racing room. Beat All. Then comes Dubai Millennium. On the inside, Compton Admiral, Housemaster, Glams, Saffron Walden. Then driven along is Brancaster. Adair is out the back, and so too is Through the Rye. They're coming down the straight round Tattenham Corner with 3.5 to go in the 99 Derby. And it's All the Way on the far side to Salford Express. Green jacket of Dahlia Poor. Val Royal is next. Oath then follows them through. Beat All now being driven along. Housemaster trying to pick up with Zarja. Dubai Millennium will have to sprout ring wings and isn't getting there. They're racing down inside the final 2. Dahlia Poor tackled by Oath immediately. Racing down towards the final 4.5. Dahlia Poor over on the far side. Gerard Mosse down the centre. Kieran Fallon on Oath. Oath goes on outside the furlong. It's Oath goes on in the Derby to Dahlia Poor in second. Housemaster in third. Beat All is in fourth. All the Way 5. But the Derby's going to go to Henry Cecil, to Kieran Fallon. Oath wins the Derby. Second place was Dahlia Poor, very tight for third. Arms and Saffron Walden next.
Taking the 220th by the tiring number 6 Dahlia Poor. Oath just came off a victory last time out at Chestow and wheels right back in here in the Epsom Derby. And Oath by Fairy King out of a Troy Dam. Excellent spot as we pick up the stretch run once again. We're looking number 6 Dahlia Poor on the inside with Gerald Mousset aboard, but on the outside, Kieran Fallon is getting busy on number 11, Oath. Oath on the wrong lead, but still going by the tiring number 6, Dahlia Poor. Oath just came off a victory last time out at Chestow and wheels right back in here in the Epsom Derby. And Oath by Fairy King out of a...
And Cecil came within a neck of sweeping all 4 English Classic races, just missing in the 2,000 guineas. He won the 1,000 guineas, he won the Oaks, and now he wins the Epsom Derby with the Irish-bred son of Fairy King. Second, Dahlia Poor, Guy Marseille, trained by Luca Comani, length and 3/4 behind the winner after fighting it out through the stretch. And third, Gary Stevens mounted here, Beat All, riding for Sir Michael Stout. Beat All ran very well. Stevens was very pleased with the effort after the race, and certainly looking forward to more Epsom Derbies now that he's going to be stationed over in Europe. But just a very exciting race. They covered the mile and a half on going that was listed as good to soft in 2 minutes 37 2/5.
Next, we are going to return to the remainder of the Belmont Stakes weekend action in New York. Opening up the stakes racing card on Saturday was the Just a Game Breeders' Cup Handicap. This is a Grade 3 event. $150,000 added for 3-year-olds and up. Fillies and mares going 1 mile on the turf course. Let's head down to New York for Tom Durkin's call of the Just a Game.
In the gate, ready for the start, and they're off. Dance with the Bride and Mysterious Mile come out together. It's Dance with the Bride to be the early leader as they make the bend into the backstretch run. Mysterious Mile is second. Spook Express up there on the outside, racing in third position. 2 lengths back to Cozy Blues. Dominique's Joy in hand on the inside, racing in fifth. And then it's Pleasant Temper running in 6th, and You Are Unforgettable is the trailer as the field moves down the backstretch. Dance with the Bride, loose on the lead by 2.5 lengths, and clicked off a quarter there in 23 1/5 seconds. Spook Express on the outside of Mysterious Mall. 2.5 lengths to Cozy Blues and Dominique's Joy. Pleasant Temper still a bit unhurried at the back of the pack, about a half dozen lengths from front running Dance with the Bride. And You Are Unforgettable is still the trailer. The field hits the far turn. Dance with the Bride still there, the leader, but they're getting closer. Mysterious Mall is edging closer. Second, the half went in 45 4. Spook Express working a bit harder now. Dominique's Joy trying to thread her way through on the inside. On the outside, here comes Pleasant Temper, who's rallying. Then Cozy Blues and You Are Unforgettable. The trailer is only 4 lengths from the lead. Wide open as the field comes off the turn. On the far outside, it's Pleasant Temper. Dominique's Joy is splitting horses. In between them, it's Mysterious Mall. You Are Unforgettable continues a relentless run on the far outside. Cozy Blues switched out for running room. Final furlong, You Are Unforgettable. Mysterious Mall, Pleasant Temper, Cozy Blues closing, coming down to the finish. You Are Unforgettable. Surge from Cozy Blues to win. Cozy Blues nailing You Are Unforgettable at the wire. Number 3, Cozy Blues was first. It's a photo for second.
Espinoza checks in for third. The winner, a 5-year-old daughter of Cura Blues, bred in Kentucky by the estate of John Reed, owned by Sandy and Joanne Dew, trained by Jimmy Bond. Cozy Blues are going to cover the mile on the Widener Turf Course at 1:33 1/5.
Continuing the stakes action on Saturday was the Riva Ridge Stakes. This is for 3-year-olds. It's a Grade 2 event, $150,000 added. They're sprinting 7 furlongs on the main track. Let's head back down to Belmont Park for Tom Durkin's call of the Riva Ridge.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Yes, it's true, and Aristotle break together. Puncher is gunned toward the lead from the inside, and Mike Luzzy sends Puncher to the front. Yes, it's true is running in second. Bought and Dixie is up close as Jean-Luc Samin is trying to harness his early speed. Right up there, though, is Bought and Dixie, those 3 across the track early. Just in behind, it's Lionhearted running in 4th. Silver Season is 5th. Millions is now 6th. Grand Hope is 7th. And Aristotle is now the trailer. Around the far turn, Puncher, yes, it's true, and Bought and Dixie. The 3 of them zip through a quarter in 22 4/5 seconds. Just in behind, Lionhearted, ready to roll in 4th position, but he's caught in behind a wall of horses. To his outside, it's Silver Season. 5 lengths to Grand Hope and Millions. Aristotle is still trailing. Coming to the top of the stretch. Yes, it's true. Bought and Dixie continues to move well. Those 2 heads apart. Puncher's now 3rd. Lionhearted in behind them, running in 4th. Silver Season coming on now, 5th on the outside. Aristotle's kicking in late at the top of the stretch here. Bought and Dixie. Yes, it's true. Full throttle. Those 2 heads apart. On the outside, Silver Season. Lionhearted down toward the rail. Far outside, it's Aristotle and Millions. Yes, it's true in front. Running room for Lionhearted, who's closing fast late, but the Liar's coming quickly. And yes, it's true. Yes, he got there by a length. Lionhearted was 2nd, and Silver Season was 3rd. Number 6, yes, it's true, is first. Photo for second.
Next, we're going to head back to the turf course for the Grade 1 Manhattan Handicap, a $300,000 purse out there for 3-year-olds and up. Turf horses going 1.25 miles over the Belmont turf course. Let's head back down to Belmont Park for Tom's call of the Manhattan Handicap.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Middlesex Drive in between horses. Virgins is there toward the rail. Federal Trial is up close, and so is Wised Up as they make their way toward the first turn. 3 of them across the course early. Virgins, Federal Trial, and Middlesex Drive on the outside. Now Middlesex Drive and Virgins go on with it, and Federal Trial takes off the early pace to sit back in third. They're moving at a fairly lively pace early here. There's a break of 3 to Divide and Conquer, who's on the outside of Wised Up, who's 5th by 4. Yogli runs in 6th position, followed by Light Approval, Steadied in Traffic 7th. Far East is in between horses. Parade Ground beginning to move now on the outside, and Devon Wood's been pulled up. Devon Wood has been pulled up at the back of the pack, and the pace here is swift. 23-1 for the opening quarter by Virgins, and his half mile was 46 4/5 seconds. Virgins is clear of Middlesex Drive by almost 2 lengths. Federal Trial in fairly close attendance to the quick pace, racing in 3rd position. Divide and Conquer just off his flank on the outside 4th. Wised Up making steady progress down inside, now about 4 lengths from the lead. It's a break of another 4 back to Yogli, and Parade Ground is right alongside him. Then Light Approval and Far East as they chase Virgins into the far turn. He's run 3/4 mile and won 11-1. Shane Sellers says go on Middlesex Drive and now confronts Virgins. Virgins fends him off for the moment. There by a length. Middlesex Drive 2nd by 2. Federal Trial 3rd. Yogli made a big move on the turn. He's picked up lots of ground. He's only 3 lengths from the lead. Now he's switched to the outside for the run into the final furlong. Here's Middlesex Drive. Here comes Yogli. Yogli and Middlesex Drive at the 8th pole together. Virgins gives it up. Federal Trial is 3rd. Parade Ground laboring into the final 16th. And it is Yogli pulling away. Yogli going away here. A big day for Jerry Bailey. On the wire with Yogli by 3. Federal Trial was 2nd, and Middlesex Drive was 3rd.
Trial, they do all the work. Yogli sits in behind horses, swings out with Jerry Bailey, and is going to draw off to win this one by 2.5 lengths as the 11-10 favorite. Federal Trial hangs on very nicely here for Robbie Davis, beating out Middlesex Drive for the place. The winner, a 6-year-old son of Jade Hunter, bred in Kentucky by his owner, Alan Paulson, trained here by Billy Mott, ridden to victory by Jerry Bailey. He's going to cover the 1.25 miles on the very firm turf course in 1:58 2/5.
Next, we're going to have sprinters in action for you once again in the True North Handicap. This is a Grade 2 event with a $150,000 added purse. This time it's 3-year-olds and up, and they're going 6 furlongs on the main track. Let's head back down to Belmont Park for Tom Durkin's call of the True North Handicap.
They're off. A stumbling beginning for Master of Foxhounds, but Texas Glitter came like a shot out of the gate and quickly opens up by 3. Oro de Mexico on the chase, running 2nd. And then it's Punchline now 3rd. Flashing Tammany is 4th. The Trader's Echo 5th on the outside. Artex is caught in behind horses, running 6, about 6 lengths from front-running Texas Glitter. It's a break of 5 or 6 to Wouldn't We All. Then Cash Atreya. Master of Foxhounds is far, far behind. Texas Glitter, spectacular speed, a 21-2 first quarter. Moving toward the top of the stretch, Texas Glitter in front, hounded by Oro de Mexico. It's 3 lengths on the inside. Punchline now up into 3rd position. The Trader's Echo is 4th. Artex is coming on through. He's 5th between horses and Flashing Tammany. They're at the top of the stretch. Oro de Mexico has taken the lead from Texas Glitter. Artex trying to bull his way through. The Trader's Echo is there. Cash Atreya coming on the far outside. It is Oro de Mexico. Here's Artex. Here's Cash Atreya and Trader's Echo coming down to the finish. Cash Atreya under the line. He's 26-1. Artax at even money second, the Traders Echo third. Number 3, Cashatrea was first. Number 4, Artax was second. Number 9, the Traders Echo was third. And number 11, Oro de Mexico was fourth.
Pace scenario he needed when Texas Glitter, the 3-year-old, taking on older horses. Speed popped the field with Johnny Velasquez going 21.55, 44.56. Took the starch out of all the speed horses, setting it up for the closer. And Cashatrea, who does this all the time against Open Company and New York Bred Company. He's a dead closer in sprint races. He's going to rally and win this one very nicely. He's a 5-year-old son of New York Stallion Daring Groom, bred by his owner in New York, Seymour Cone, trained by Johnny Hurler. He's going to cover the 6 furlongs of the Riva Ridge in 109 3/5.
Next, of course, is the Belmont Stakes, the 131st running of the Belmont Stakes. The purse, $1 million. 3-year-olds running 1.5 miles once around the Belmont main track. Charismatic, looking to be the 12th Triple Crown winner in history. Let's head down to Belmont Park now for Tom Durkin's call of the Belmont Stakes.
They're in the gate. And they're off in the 131st running of the Belmont as Charismatic will try to claim a Triple Crown. Menifee has come out quickly in the early going, and Menifee is sent to the lead. A change in tact for Menifee there. Stephen Got Even is on the outside, and Silver Bullet Day comes through an opening on the rail. Charismatic is right there in the thick of it early, and Charismatic is coming on, and he's got a short lead now. It is Charismatic on the outside who's gone to take a short early lead from the filly Silver Bullet Day, second on the inside. Stephen Got Even ranging up on the outside third, and Menifee races in fourth position. Vision and Verse is saving ground fifth. Prime Directive sixth on the outside of Patient Game. Then it's 2 lengths back to Lemon Drop Kid, a break of 5 to Long Shot Teletable, who's followed by Adonis. Then it's another 5 lengths to Best of Luck. He's better than 15 lengths from the lead already, and even farther back is Pinef. The opening half mile went in 47 and 3/5 seconds. The pace is strong here. Champion filly, Silver Bullet Day is in front. Charismatic right up on the pace. On the outside, Stephen Got Even right there running in third position. Vision and Verse is now racing in fourth. Then it's Prime Directive fifth at the midway point down the backstretch. Pat Day is keeping Menifee close within striking range. He is only 5.5 lengths behind the favorite Charismatic with 5 furlongs to go. Then it's Lemon Drop Kid. Teletable making a bit of a move as the field moves into the far turn. Adonis is following that move. Then it's Patience Game. A break of another 3 lengths back to Best of Luck. Pinef is way, way out of it. Around the far turn, they've run 3/4 and 112 flat. And the filly is hanging tough. Silver Bullet Day still maintains the lead. And now Chris Antley gives Charismatic his cue as the field comes to the top of the stretch. 2 furlongs to go. On the outside, it is Stephen Got Even right there running in third. Vision and Verse in with an upset chance in behind the lead. Here comes Lemon Drop Kid on the outside. They're off the turn and into the stretch. Charismatic trying desperately to hold the lead, but he's lost it to Lemon Drop Kid as they come to the final furlong. Lemon Drop Kid, Vision and Verse, Charismatic's in between horses doing his best, but he's third as they come down to the final 16th. It's Lemon Drop Kid. Lemon Drop Kid and Vision and Verse with the final surge. Charismatic not going to get it done. It's a photo finish. It looked like Lemon Drop Kid got it very tight indeed with Vision and Verse, and the Triple Crown will go unclaimed for the 21st year in a row as Charismatic has finished third. It's a photo finish. Hold all tickets. Number 6, Lemon Drop Kid was first. Number 2, Vision and Verse was second. Number 4, Charismatic finished third. And number 12, Best of Luck was fourth.
Indicated that his next start would be the Jim Dandy up here at Saratoga as a prep for the Travers. Vision of Verse also said that he would probably, Billy Mott said that that one would probably either go to the Jim Dandy or to Haskell with the Travers as his ultimate goal. Best of Luck, Alan Jerkins just said he wasn't good enough. He did pass Tyrant Horses to get up for fourth. Stephen got even. Nick Zito was very pleased with the effort despite being up early and wide throughout. He thought the horse ran very well. Patience Game bled during his sixth place effort. He'll ship back to Southern California, point for the Swap Stakes on July 18th at Hollywood Park. Silver Bullet Day went back to Churchill Downs. No word on her immediate plans after trying males for the first time and only get beaten the second time in 13 starts. Menifee, they're still scratching their heads over what went wrong with that one. Just didn't seem to fire after breaking alertly. Pat did the right thing, taking him back, but he just didn't have the kick that he had had in his prior races. The winner, a 3-year-old son of King Mambo, bred in Kentucky by Will Farish and William S. Kilroy, owned by Gene G. Vance, trained by Scotty Schulhofer, covers the 1.5 miles for the Belmont Stakes in a very good 2:27 4/5.
The stakes action this weekend at Belmont didn't end on Saturday. On Sunday, it was the Sands Point Handicap, a Grade 3 affair, $100,000 added. This is for 3-year-old fillies going 1 1/8 on the turf. Let's head down to Belmont Park once more for Tom Durkin's call of the Sands Point.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Jazz, Wild Heart Dancing, Belle Cherie, Illiquidity, and Perfect Sting will be hung up wide as the field moves into the clubhouse turn. Belle Cherie steps out on the lead. It's Belle Cherie now, out there by 1.5 lengths, as Perfect Sting moves from second position, going on wide. Then Illiquidity is racing in third, followed by Pico Tenerife. Wild Heart Dancing broke alertly, but is now back racing in fifth position. The early trailer is Jazz, as the field makes their way into the backstretch. Belle Cherie is pumped up today, very keen on the lead, as jockey John Velasquez is trying to harness her speed. The opening quarter goes in 24 1/5 seconds. Belle Cherie by 2 lengths. Perfect Steam second by 1/2. On the inside, Illiquidity runs along in third position with 5 furlongs to go. A break of 3 to Pico Tenerife. On the outside is Jazz, Wild Heart Dancing trailing. The field moving for the far turn. Belle Cherie continues to lead through a half mile that went in 47 3/5 seconds. Perfect Sting just a bit closer, running in second. Illiquidity is backpedaling in third position. Pico Tenerife is called on for her run, and Pico Tenerife is gaining ground as the field approaches the top of the stretch. It is still Belle Cherie, and Belle Cherie is opened a 3-length lead with 2 furlongs to go. Perfect Sting is second. Pico Tenerife has gotten closer, third on the outside. Farther back, it's Illiquidity. Heading to mid-stretch. Belle Cherie working harder to hold the lead. Perfect Sting right there now. Here's Perfect Sting, and Perfect Sting's in front. Belle Cherie is back to second. Pico Tenerife is third. Illiquidity is fourth. Final 16th. And Perfect Sting with plenty left for the final furlong to do it. Perfect Sting on the line by almost 2 lengths. Pico Tenerife finished second. Illiquidity third. Number 6, Perfect Sting first. Number 3, Pico Tenerife was second. Number 5, Illiquidity third. Number 4, Belle Cherie.
Hunter out of the gate assumed a nice lead through very slow first quarter and a half, 47.73, not particularly fast on this firm turf course, but when the running got serious, Belle Cherie checks out of the race, and Pat Day and Perfect Sting is going to win this one. The winner, a 3-year-old daughter of Red Ransom, bred in Kentucky by his owner, Frank Stronach. This one trained by Joe Orsino, covers the 1 1/8 on the firm in a turf course in 1:46 4/5.
That concludes our look back at this past week's stakes action from around the country and around the world, actually, as we had the
Epsom
special.
That was great having the Epsom Derby.
Very nice to be able to bring that to you. We've got some great stakes racing coming up throughout the spring. Next weekend, it looks like the Stephen Foster Handicap is going to draw a nice field of horses. It's expected to draw Victory Gallop and Silver Charm, so we're going to have two.
With his new rider.
That's right, Silver
Chris
Charm
Sanley
will be ridden
gets
by
the
new
mount.
rider.
I don't think I mentioned Magical Mystery Cat was ridden to victory by Chris Sanley.
Mm-hmm.
So Chris's business picking up with his success in the Triple Crown. Lucas puts him on a good 2-year-old, and now he gets a mount out of the Bob Baffert Barn this coming Saturday, getting aboard Silver Charm.
Exactly. So a good race. We're going to have 2 classic winners from different years meeting up. I think this may be their first meeting, but should be a very interesting race, as both horses have run very well over the Churchill Downs course in the past. Of course, here in New York, we are going to have the Brooklyn Handicap for older handicap horses. We're also going to have 3-year-olds going on the turf next week in the Hill Prince Handicap. So we hope that you will be able to join us next week for these and other exciting stakes races. For Dick Powell, I'm Jean Wood. See everyone next week.